Ever wondered how skyscrapers withstand earthquakes? Especially one that's had its fair share of shakes and rattles? Well, let me tell you a story about an unexpected guest that recently visited Taiwan. Not so long ago, the island nation of Taiwan had an unscheduled visitor. It wasn't a foreign dignitary or a rare bird species, but a massive 7.4 magnitude earthquake. This seismic event sent shockwaves across the island, causing heart-thumping panic and chaos. The ground shook, buildings swayed, and people rushed to safety, their hearts pounding in rhythm with the earth's tremors. It was a scene right out of a disaster movie, with one notable exception. There was this one towering giant that seemed to stand unfazed amidst the chaos. It was none other than the Taipei 101, Taiwan's tallest skyscraper. This architectural marvel didn't just withstand the quake, but it danced with it. Yes, you heard that right. But how is that possible, you ask? Well, we'll get to that in the next scene. But amidst the chaos stood one giant unfazed. The Taipei 101, Taiwan's tallest skyscraper. Now you might be wondering, how did this massive skyscraper manage to keep its cool while the ground beneath was throwing a tantrum? Well, let's dive right into it. Meet Taipei 101, Taiwan's tallest skyscraper and a shining example of modern engineering. But what makes it truly stand out is not just its towering height, but a rather unusual occupant. Nestled between the 87th and 92nd floors lives the damper baby. No, it's not a giant baby in a diaper, but a colossal steel sphere. A tuned mass damper, or TMD for short. Weighing in at a whopping 660 metric tonnes, this giant metal ball is suspended in the heart of the building, like a pendulum in a grandfather clock. But wait, you ask? Well, the damper baby is not just a quirky architectural feature. It serves a very crucial purpose. You see, skyscrapers like Taipei 101 are incredibly tall structures, and their height makes them susceptible to swaying due to strong winds or seismic activity. Now, imagine being on the top floor of a swaying building. Not a very pleasant thought, right? This is where our damper baby steps in. Quite literally. The TMD is designed to counteract the building's sway by moving in the opposite direction. It reduces the building's swing by up to 40%, ensuring a smooth ride for everyone inside. But the damper baby doesn't just work hard, it also plays hard. In fact, it's become quite a celebrity. Visible from the observatory deck, it's a sight to behold, a testament to the marvels of engineering, and a symbol of resilience against Mother Nature's moods. So, while the Earth was doing its version of the cha-cha slide, the damper baby was doing the waltz scene script. So how exactly does this damper baby dance off with Mother Nature? Well, let's imagine you're at a wild party. Everyone's dancing. The room is shaking with the beat of the music, and you're starting to feel a little wobbly. You grab a balloon filled with helium, and suddenly you're not quite so off balance. This is a bit like how the tuned mass damper, or our friend, the damper baby, works. Picture damper baby as an enormous steel balloon suspended between the 87th and 92nd floors of Taipei 101. When Mother Nature throws an earthquake party and the building starts to shake, damper baby swings in the opposite direction. It's like a supersized, very serious partygoer doing the cha-cha on the dance floor. It moves out of sync with the rest of the crowd, and in doing so, it helps keep the building steady. But how does it know which way to swing? Well, it's tuned like a finely crafted instrument. Engineers have calculated the perfect weight and suspension system for Damper Baby to counteract the building's movements during an earthquake. It's a little like finding the perfect dance partner who knows all the right moves to keep you steady on your feet, even when the dance floor is shaking. And the best part? Damper Baby isn't just a functional piece of engineering. It's also a sight to behold. Visitors can actually see this giant steel ball swinging back and forth from a viewing platform. It's like a behind-the-scenes peek at a dance-off between engineering and Mother Nature. So, if you ever find yourself in Taipei 101 during an earthquake, don't be alarmed if you feel a little sway. It's just Damper Baby doing its thing, dancing with the Quakes. It's a bit like a massive steel disco ball grooving to the beat of the Earthquake. So, it's like a giant steel disco ball grooving to the beat of the Earthquake. But this Damper Baby isn't just about functionality, it's got style too. You see, our Damper Baby is not just a hunk of steel swinging around in Taiwan's tallest skyscraper. Oh no, it's an aesthetically pleasing marvel of engineering, a testament to human ingenuity and a bona fide celebrity in its own right. In fact, it might just be the only 660 metric ton baby who can claim to have saved a skyscraper from an earthquake. Now, picture this, a steel sphere suspended between the 87th and 92nd floors, hanging out nonchalantly like it's just another Tuesday. But when the earth starts to shake, oh boy, does it put on a show. Dancing to the rhythm of the seismic waves, it sways in counterbalance to the building, reducing its sway by up to 40%. And the best part, it's not all work and no play for our Damper Baby. With its sleek design and mesmerizing movements, it has become quite the tourist attraction. Visitors flock to see this star performer in action, to marvel at its strength and grace. But don't be fooled by its celebrity status. At heart, it's still a humble helper, always ready to swing into action when the earth decides to do a little shimmy. And while it's at it, it even takes a moment to pose for the cameras, giving its adoring fans a performance they won't forget. So, in a building full of offices and businesses, the Damper Baby has carved out its own niche, becoming a symbol of strength, resilience, and innovation. It's more than just a tool. It's a testament to human creativity, a beacon of hope in the face of adversity, and a shining star in the world of engineering. So, not only does it save the day, it steals the show as well. So, what's the aftermath of a 7.4 magnitude earthquake dance-off with a steel disco ball? Well, let's just say that unlike Cinderella, Taipei 101 didn't lose a slipper, or any bricks for that matter. You see, after the quake, Taipei 101 stood tall and proud, almost like a triumphant disco queen after a Saturday night fever. Thanks to the hard-working Damper Baby, it swayed, it shook, but it didn't drop a beat. While other structures were doing the cha-cha with the earthquake, Taipei 101 was executing a graceful waltz. The Damper Baby, in essence, acted as a chaperone, ensuring that the buildings didn't get too carried away with the earth's rhythm. Now you might be wondering, what about the other structures? Well, let's just say they weren't as lucky to have a 660-ton steel disco ball to keep them in check. Some buildings did the tango with the Quake, others did the salsa, and a few even attempted the breakdance. Unfortunately, without a Damper Baby to guide them, their dance-offs often ended in a stumble or fall. But back to our star dancer, Taipei, 101. The building suffered minimal damage, a testament to the genius of the engineers who designed it. It's as if they knew that Mother Earth occasionally likes to cut loose and throw an impromptu dance party. So they thought, why not equip the building with its own dance partner? The result? A skyscraper that doesn't just survive earthquakes, but dances through them. A building that's not just an architectural marvel, but a living, swaying testament to human ingenuity. So, the next time Mother Earth decides to throw a party, Taipei 101, with its damper baby, will be ready to dance the night away. So, there you have it. The tale of how a giant steel ball saved the day. Imagine this. A 7.4 magnitude earthquake rocks the island of Taiwan. Everything shakes, but Taipei 101, the tallest skyscraper on the island, stands unshaken. Why? Because of a 660 metric ton steel sphere, affectionately known as the damper baby. Suspended between the 87th and 92nd floors, it dances with the Quakes, reducing the building's sway by up to 40%. This innovative design, a blend of functional and aesthetic brilliance, is a testament to the innovative engineering that safeguards structures in earthquake-prone regions. The damper baby not only withstood the quake, but also put on a show, reminding us that even in the midst of chaos, there can be a dance. So, remember, when life gives you earthquakes, just dance it off like the damper baby.